Millions all over Southern California were shaken this morning by a 5.2 magnitude earthquake centered near Julian. This is a look of video from today's shakeup and the aftermath sent in to us by viewers. You can see in this quake video, it packed a punch, giving everyone a good scare. It hit about 2.5 miles south of Julian, but could be felt as far away as Los Angeles and was followed by a series of aftershocks. CBS 8's Alex Cheney talked to a structural engineer tonight about what to look for around your home if you're worried about damage. Alex.
Thanks, Carlo. The impact of today's earthquake stretched from the mountains in Julian all the way to the cliffs in Del Mar. Also tonight, a structural engineer in San Diego told us what you should look for after an earthquake to assess any damage to your home.
You know, earthquakes are inevitable, but disasters don't have to be.
Harsha Prasad is a structural engineer. Tonight, she told me that today's earthquake is a good reminder to check for damage around your home, and she told me what you should look for.
Look around your openings and doors, and if you see diagonal cracking going up from, above the openings or below it, that's usually a sign of some movement.
The epicenter of today's earthquake was near William Heist County Park in Julian, shaking homes and nerves.
It just started going and it was getting worse.
Ashley Carter was working from home when the ground suddenly began to shake.
There was a lot going on, a lot of movement, some items were flying around, and it wasn't safe to be inside.
Fortunately, no major damage.
These two lights were swinging around, some items came flying out. All of our drawers in the kitchen cabinet just opened wide up.
Store manager Dylan Carnero was busy sweeping up broken bottles that fell off the shelves here at Mountain Spirits Liquor. Altogether, about $500 or $600 worth.
Once I stopped hearing the bottles popping and everything, my first thought was just to get outside and onto the street and away from the buildings, of course.
Right after this morning's quake, the North County Transit District reduced speeds on all of their tracks so crews could ensure the Del Mar bluffs were still intact and train service was safe.
Anytime there's a natural disaster of any kind, whether it be an earthquake, we want to make sure that the tracks are stable for our passengers.
Because of that, passengers trying to access that route between Solana Beach and Sorrento Valley and vice versa had to disembark the trains they were on. That includes Amtrak riders. One woman was on the train when the earthquake struck.
We were cruising, we were going at normal speed. We got a notification on our phone about a severe earthquake, and then from there the train started to slow down, and then indefinitely they told us, we can't move at all.
Riders were bused to their connecting stations during the closure. We're told the inspections took several hours, and fortunately, no damage was found and service resumed.
The San Diego Sheriff's Department reported that there was no major damage or injuries from this morning's earthquake. The USGS says there were about 10 aftershocks of at least a 2.5 magnitude near Julian after that bigger quake. You can't predict when the next earthquake will come, but you can prepare yourself and your home for when the next one strikes. Carlo?
Absolutely. Good advice there. Thanks, Alex.